Alright, welcome to day 11 of the Vera Series. So, hopefully you guys were able to reach level 80 and you're able to knock out those raids, but if not, I strongly recommend that you try to get to level 80 as soon as you can. So starting out, you want to go to your artificial island, and then you want to go back to build, and then you want to hit claim because you can only hold these resources for 24 hours. On top of that, since it's a brand new week, all of our enemies respawned, so you want to go around and kill those so that we can get those matrices. And then we have the exchange door. With a brand new week, we have our weekly items, but I do want to warn you, we are reaching the end of the month. So if you have not bought your monthly items yet, make sure you do that because Thursday is a brand new month. Next, you want to do your Mia's Kitchen and you want to do your 4 bounties for the day. And I'm still going to go with Vera due to Starwave Night. Next, we got Vitality, starting with joint operations. So for today, we got access to bracers, chests, and a Shiro matrix. And then we got access to the end gate. So these are not the greatest dungeons, so I definitely won't be using any vitality solutions on them. Which brings us to interstellar exploration. So again, you want to make sure you check Vera as well as check Aspera so that way you can see all of your stargates. You want to see if you have any level 3 stargates. And how you can tell is if this weapon battery category has a number 3, it's a level 3. And if it has a number 2, it's a level 2 stargate. But if you don't have any level 3s or level 2s, you can always do dimensional trials. And if you need money, you could always do space-time domains. But again, if you are pressed for time, it's always not bad to just make a few Omnium beacons so that way you don't waste your vitality. Then we have our optionals, and that's giving gifts to your 1.0 characters. And the best way to do that is to go to the black market, see this island and do the claw machine, and knock out your 2 trainings for the day. But what is not optional is you want to do your 6 fun zones. And if you can, try to clear the Greyspace by using your 6 Greyspace fishers for the day. But I still would prioritize doing the Twilight zone because there's a lot better rewards in there compared to the Greyspace. But this is one to where you can wait and do it later because it has a very long time limit and you can easily go right back in. But then you have appointed research and you want to make sure that you're not letting your energy cap, because remember, you can only hold up to 20 and you want to try to just get that free 5 energy a day. And if you need help on how to do any of these, I got a guide on my channel. Then we have our events, basically a supply run. We should be able to get the last reward today, which is going to allow us to get this cumulative reward. Then you already know about the Gacha event. If you want to well out, feel free, but if not, I completely understand. And Starweave Night, mainly the reason why I'm going in Vera. You want to just go around opening up those password chests and killing monsters so that way you can keep getting that energy. But if you enjoy these data guides, I would greatly appreciate a like so that way they can spread more on YouTube. And with a brand new week, that means we got access to Clare's Dream Machine. So you want to go around and kill monsters, open up password chests, rusted iron chests, maybe even try to get machine parts so that way you can get these Clare Dream Machines. So let me know what you guys got for the week down in the comments. Which brings us to the weekly tab. Now you want to make sure you do enough things down here so that we can get everything up top. And then when it comes to your type 3 keys, I recommend that you do the Confounding Abyss bosses. That way you can get the materials for appointed research as well as get IP shards. So if you're trying to do something like the Bygone Phantasm or Frontier Clash, you might want to save your Mia's Kitchen so that way you can power yourself up. So I was able to pull out a big enough score in the sequential Phantasm, which allowed me to get first place even though someone was at a higher floor than me. So as I said before, one of the best ways to do the Bygone Phantasm is to check and see if you have a good weapon bonus. If so, you might want to do the sneak to next level. And if your CS is high enough, you're going to be able to jump up 11 levels as long as you can beat that floor. Now let's talk about sequential Phantasm. So for this week, it looks like we got to change mainly to Lyn, which is kind of annoying. So Lyn only works in the middle chamber and she does not work on the 2 chambers on the end. So I already discussed how I feel about that in a video earlier today. So if you want to see that, feel free to check that out. I at least want to let you guys know so that way you can make adjustments when doing the sequential Phantasm. Hopefully this is a mistake and it's going to get reverted soon, so you might want to wait a little bit to do the sequential Phantasm. Frontier Clash, and it is that week. If you are a Vote main, this is a bad week for you because it is resistant to everything. Void Rift. We got another attempt today, so you want to make sure you do that so that we can get that matrix. Also, if this is a first time boss for you, you definitely want to do it. And Wormhole. We got 5 days to complete this, so if you are strong enough to do it, you want to make sure you do that so that we can get that 640 energy crystal dust. And the raids. New week, so that means we have 3 attempts again, so you want to make sure you do the last 2 on heroic and make sure you do this battle test area on heroic. And Break from Destiny. Remember, you want to play this at least 1 time so that way you get those free 250 dark crystals because the month changes on Thursday, and Apex League. If you're trying to reach Grand Marshal, you might want to put in a couple more hours this week because the month is ending soon. But if you have not participated at all this season, you want to make sure you do so that way you can get those free dark crystals. Then we got our daily buys, so you want to go to shop, hot, then buy your 2 vitality solutions. But for me, as you see, I already have 105 vitality solutions, so I'm going to stop for now. But I was thinking, guys, do you want me to just spend a day, spend like 50 vitality solutions, and then just kind of show you what I got? Let me know down in the comments. But with it being a new week, we have the proof of purchase box, and these are mainly for my whales. So if you don't have the standard matrices that you want to get, you can feel free to just go ahead and pick this up. But if you already have good standard matrices, you might want to go ahead and pass. But one thing I do recommend, even for those low spenders, I would try to go ahead and pick up this advancement module and booster module if you can afford it. And then we have the whale category. If you're trying to make more advisors, you can always buy stuff from Appointed Research. Which brings us to the commissary, starting with the Crystal Dust Door. So of course you want to buy your advancement modules, your booster modules, and your Vera special gift for the week. But when it comes to the Potent Omnium Crystal, I recommend that you pass because you should get enough to get you all the way to an 8.3, maybe even 8.4 suppressor just through expiration alone. Time Store. So you want to make sure you buy your booster module 2s, your advancement module, and your data repeaters for the week. Cruise Store. Now the only thing I recommend that you spend your points on are relics, and the relics that I recommend are Space-Time Rift, unless you have a level 3, or Omnium Shield. And Support Store. You want to make sure you buy your 3 joint supply chips for the week, and if you can, try to buy your proof of purchase and gold nucleus using return support points. And if you need help on how to do that, I got a guide on my channel. And Point Store. Now the only thing I recommend you spend your points on are Spare special gifts, so that way you don't have to do training, black market, or Cetus Island again. But if you need to level up your matrices or weapons, you could always buy weapon batteries or matrix data packs. But besides that, I just recommend that you explore the Confounding Abyss, and you also try to knock out that weekly tab so you can use your keys to power yourself up. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Also look forward to a Lynn video coming out later today. I know I said that for a couple days now, but I should have it out today. And if you want to see what I thought about the Lynn changes, be sure to check out that video. But other than that, talk with you guys later.